averaging just over 12 points a ball game for Highland this year. And of course, their three-guard offense. Randy Zachary, a 5'9 sophomore, their leading scorer at 16.7 points a ball game. Another sophomore, Brad Ash. Marion Giants, the home team, are being introduced. And it is the very same lineup for those of you that saw our game with Anderson. We're just about set for our opening tip and our opening tip-off tonight. That's all the timer. I think they need to get a couple more on. The tip is in the air just the same as the Giants control it. And this is McClung on the right side. Post, but lost. Saved back into McPherson. Rebound, Foskuhl. Quickly throws it up. And Anderson has to retrieve. Zachary open for about a 15-footer. There's Zachary gets the Scots even.
Good to see him hit that shot. Maybe that'll help his confidence a little.
Coach Darner earlier today, he said, Randy will do like all good shooters, just shoot right through the troubles that he's had. We're not worried about him at all. He'll be able to use
the limit of the box.
Joe Jackson and Brent Tinder alongside. There's Zachary from the outside, a three-pointer. What shooting slump, huh? 2 out of his first 3, and Coach Darner, again, you saw dancing in your picture that time. Have a possession after the turnover by Walker. Down inside, or at the top of the line is Ash.
Still one of them banners that look good in a flat, or maybe a red and a black, or red and green for this year.
Jump shot by Zachary. Randy has 7 to lead all scorers. Again, it's Highland by 4, 12-8. That you would say is,
I'd
do your normal thing.
Yeah, take it on up strong to the basket, and if you get fouled, you get fouled. If you get blocked, you get it blocked, and maybe you have to leave the floor a little sooner next time. Zachary right back.
Zachary answers for the Scots. Giants had the lead up to 5. Their largest has taken right back down to 3. There's a steal by Ash. 5-point lead again for the Giants with 3:20 to go, and we'll see Kurt Wilson for the Scots here in a moment. Zachary from 3. Good, and a foul. A three-pointer and a foul. And Zachary has 12 and a chance at a 4-point play. Very unusual, but...
Well, he gets bumped a lot on that shot after the shot, and I'm not sure they shouldn't get it out of bounds, but I think he did get him on the shot that time, but they usually don't call it. And that time the referee was watching because he had to angle right behind him to the basket and potential 4-point play.
That's what they needed to tie it up.
Yeah.
Randy with 12 points, and we mentioned his shooting woes, but
you ever get the feeling that the tougher the game, the better he's going to play?
And a very uncharacteristic free throw miss, only his 3rd miss of the season, as he shoots 93.5% from the line. Williams and McPherson. For the Highland Scots, Randy Zachary with 12 as their double-figure scorer. 4 apiece from Foskuhl and Ash, 3 apiece from Anderson and Herman, and 2 from Kurt Wilson. And I think you have some teams right up where he left off in our game with Anderson a few weeks back. He has 20. Zachary inside for the little jumper. Randy gets loose for his first second-half basket.
Paid a lot of attention to him this second half, and it showed that he had... Herman was right there, and so was Foskuhl, and they both had their hand up, and he shot over both of them.
Foskuhl still with just the 3 fouls. Been able to avoid in a controversial situation there late in that 3rd quarter. There's Zachary from the left side. Ties it up. Zachary with 16. 38 to go.
Glad to see Brent Tinder tone that tie down tonight. He had one on a Marcus Square last night that a little hard on the eyes, wasn't it?
It was indeed. McPherson with McClung all over him. Zachary runs down the errant pass. Zachary takes a 3 and hits. Randy with 19. His 3rd three-pointer of the night. Highland by 5. A near steal by Anderson. He does save it. Now Zachary. Scots try to be patient to find the premium shot. Anderson, now Zachary wants the 3. Gets the penetration, though, and hits. Randy Zachary on fire in his 4th quarter. He has 7 points on 3 baskets. And he has pulled those Scots up by 6.
Three-point shooter into fouling out here, too. Wouldn't hurt a thing, would it?
That's right. Zachary, nice shot fake, gets it up and good. And he hit the deck hard. But no call, but more importantly, the Scots do get the basket as Zachary is having no shooting problems tonight, folks.
Bill, he seems to fade away. Just
Zachary.
They missed some big shots here, Bill.
Scots will try to wind some clock down now. As the saying goes, playing the clock a bit now with 2 minutes to go.
You know, Randy Zachary's almost impossible to double team, Bill.
There's it all the way inside. Zachary up and good, but they're going to whip that one out on the offensive foul. offensive foul on Zachary. Takes the hoop away. Scott Zachary. Randy's going to get it into the front court and then slow it down.
Boy, again, they continue to miss those shots under the basket, and if Marion had any chance to win, they're going to have to make those. We're down about a minute and a half. Highland, I know you want the foul, but let's keep the clock running, too.
There is the bump in the front court, and Zachary will go to the line. And could it be that a 50-game regular season home winning streak is in serious jeopardy? It is at least that, I'll guarantee you. Whether it'll turn out that way or not, we'll see.
Well, we saw a lead, with the three-point play. McPherson, who's in there now, Clevenger's in there now. They can both knock it down. I don't think Sweetwater's a real good outside shooter, but you still got to pay attention to everybody. You still got to go to the board strong, play defense, rebound, and hit these.
Zachary nails the freebie. He has 24 points.
Who else would you want there?
Nobody. He's absolutely Mr. Cool tonight. Free throw is good again. 25 for Zach. 8-point Highland lead. A minute and a half exactly to go in the ballgame. I think you're right.
And that could be the only way.
Foul on Walker will send Zachary to the line.
I think when Coach Harrell said Highland's the best team he's seen this year, he might have forgot about his own team because they're awfully talented. They sold about 500 to 1,000 tickets more than they had seats for. It's all general admission. People were standing around. What an atmosphere for a high school basketball game. And
Zachary, a 94% foul shooter. 2 out of 3 tonight. Now 3 out of 4. His 26th point. Can regain the Scots' 8-point advantage with the second of 2 here.
Missed it.
He missed that one. Rebound Springer. 5 to go in the ballgame. And Zachary is fouled again. He'll go right back to the line as McClung.
And Coach Garner going to give him a little confidence builder here, saying, Randy, please make these.
Season high of 28, career high of 28 against Alexandria earlier this year. He's getting close to that number now as he picks up number 26. But again, more importantly, the Scots have an 8-point lead. He can take it to 9, which is at least 3 possessions for the Giants with only a minute 1 to go. That's what it is.
1 minute.
64-55.
They got to be looking at the 3, and Highland stepping out a little. He takes it 2, and
Clevenger misses badly. There's Sager.
Another big rebound by Sager.
Zachary gets away. He has Ash open. If he can get him the ball, he gets it to Herman up and knows it's three by McPherson.
Don't go home yet, boys.
Ball comes into Zachary. Clock down to a half a minute to go. Zachary.
I don't think you can double team him, Bill.
Dribbles through traffic, and he's fouled. He'll go right back to the line again.
Coach Garner asking the Highland fans to do a little cheering. He says, I'm done coaching. I'm tired. There's 28 seconds left. I need to be a cheerleader now. I think it's a total team effort. You just can't say anything else.
I agree 100%. As Zachary equals his season and career high now with 28. He can notch a new single season and career standard with this second of 2, and he does. 29 for Zachary. Scots by 9 with 25-30. Zachary in some trouble. Gets it to Sager. But there's Randy again with the ball. 8, 7, and gets it up. Not there at the gun, and Highland with a very convincing 69-60 win. Congratulations from Danny Gunn to Alan Darner as the teams exchange congratulatory handshakes, and
I'm impressed, Bill.
It's Highland 69, the Marion Giants 60 as the 50-game regular season home winning streak goes by the boards for the Marion Giants.
Go fouled out, you put Sager back in. You got 15 fouls amongst those 3 big guys, Sager, Fosco, and Herman. You just added to your depth on the team, and I think that's all happened in the last couple of weeks when Herman's...
No doubt about it. By the way, I need to correct what I said on Zachary's individual total. He did have 30. My thanks to Rod Brooks and our good friend Terry West from WLHN Radio for correcting my poor vision here. National most valuable player for the Highland Scots. That won't be too much trouble tonight, will it? So Zachary Clem would kill us if we didn't tonight.
Well, when 50 Zacharys come up to you, and they all sat up here in the top of the gym and cheered the entire night, and they really backed the Highland Scots and of course, Randy, and one who won first national player of the game, you chickened out and told him Randy did, and I agree with you 100%. What a gutsy performance. A great game for him. I think you said a season high or a
season career high, 30 points, 16 in the fourth quarter when the game was right on the line.
Really thought it was a team effort, but we got to pick one player. That's Randy Zachary tonight.
And Randy's name, First National will send $25 to the Myasthenia Gravis Foundation. Congratulations, Randy Zachary, our player of the game. Hey, that's going to wrap us up.